Hello everyone. On today's video I'm gonna make a round mandala macrame. Materials that I'll be using is a 14-inch diameter metal ring, a 5-inch metal ring, wood beads, and 3mm cord. We're gonna start by making our lark's head knot on the metal ring. For this project I used approximately, I think it was 56 cords, and I cut them 38 inches, and then I fold them in half to make the lark's head knot. Now we're gonna make a square knot. You're gonna take 4 cords and you're gonna make a number 4, as you can see here, and then you're gonna take your cord that is on your right, put it under all of the cords, but you're gonna pull it through the loop where it made the number 4, and then you pull tight. And now you're going to repeat the same process, but in this case the number 4 is going to go to the opposite way. As you can see, the loop is on your right, so you're going to take your left cord, put it under all of the cords, but you're going to pull it through that loop that made the number 4, and then you're going to tie everything together. Now we're going to repeat the same process on the next 4 cords. Here is how making another square knot. Now take the 4 cords to the right and repeat the same process. You're gonna make a square knot. Now I'm gonna make a square knot in between the first 2 square knots that I did. And now I'm making another square knot in between the second and the third square knot that I did. Now I'm gonna make a square knot in between square number 4 and square knot number 5, and then I'm gonna have a triangle shape. Now I'm going to take a cord from the left, I'm going to put it on top of my left side of the triangle, and I'm going to do a double half hitch knot. Once I reach the top or the point of the triangle, I'm going to do a double half hitch knot, but only with the left cord of that knot. Then I'm going to take 1 cord from the right and I'm going to repeat the process. Now the cords that you used to do your double half hitch knot, they meet, so now we're going to do a double half hitch knot to unite them. Now you're going to take 1 cord and put it aside, and you're going to do your triangle using the square knots. So I finished with the triangles. Now that cord that I put aside, I'm going to use it to make the double half hitch knots. I'm going to take one cord from the right and I'm going to do double half hitch knots again. And remember, when they meet at the top, just unite them doing a double half hitch knot, and this is what it should look like. Now I'm going to do a second row of double half hitch knots. How it looks with the double row of double half hitch knot. Now I'm going to take two cords that are in between the triangles and I'm going to insert a wooden bead. A little trick that I use is I take the cords when they're all fringed and I put scotch tape at the bottom so I can make them pointy, and that way it's easier to insert the wooden beads. And here are the wooden beads in between the triangles. Now what I'm going to do is wherever I put wooden beads, I'm going to start doing a chain of square knots. "14" metal ring, and I'm gonna put it on top just to see that that chain of square knots that I did is the exact length, so I can tie them to the metal ring. And to attach the 14" diameter metal ring, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do double half hitch knots with every cord. Before I attach every cord, or before I do a double half hitch knot with every cord, I like to do them or attach at the top, bottom, left and right side, just to make sure that everything is centered. And now that everything is centered, now I can do my double half hitch knot with every cord. As you can see, there's areas that there's no cord or there's gaps. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut all these extra cord from the ones that I already used, and I'm gonna do a reverse lark's head knot and attach them to every gap or every area that you can see the metal ring. So now the metal ring is covered completely. Now what I'm gonna do is all those cords that are hanging, I'm gonna fringe them. Now I'm gonna take my pet hairbrush and I'm gonna brush all those cords. And so I finished brushing all the cords. Now I'm gonna take this stiffen quick. You can use hairspray if you want, and I'm gonna spray all around the edge of the metal ring, and I'm gonna let it dry, and after it's dry I'm gonna trim it. And here is the finished product all trimmed together. Well guys, hope you like this video. Remember to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Be safe everyone.